Hello and welcome to Miss TS's Advisory. Nice to see you all again or to see you for the first time. I'm going to go into present mode. So here we go. Yes, so welcome to Advisory. This is a very, very special part of Hillsdale and one of my favorite parts of being a teacher here. So let's look at what is Advisory, what is our curriculum, our support system, and the Canvas help. All right, so what's an advisor? So my first loop of students graduated in the pandemic. So you see that I am not dressed up like I normally would be at graduation and I'm wearing a mask. But an advisor I'm the one-stop shop for all information about Hillsdale. If they have a question about classes or what they want to take next year or an issue they might be having in one of their classes, I am the person that they can go to first. My job is also to advocate on behalf of my advisees. So when I speak to other teachers, either elective teachers, the counselor, I want to do what is best for my advisees. I talk about their strengths and how we can continue to support them. I also will monitor your students' progress. And, I'm not known for nagging. So I may say, I think you're missing this assignment in math, or I heard you had an amazing day in English and I just wanted to tell you good job. So I am that person that will congratulate them on the good stuff and remind them the stuff they still might need to do. And again, I'm here to be their cheerleader. I'm here to recommend anything that they could need and their sounding board. They have a question about something, anything they need advice on, I am that person. And it's been so fun so far. So what's advisory all about? So here in Florence, we do a lot of academic skills, and I don't have any updated pictures of my advisees this year. I was so excited to take an advisory picture today for these slides, but not all the kids were here. So these will be updated eventually. Last year, we worked a lot on group work and collaboration, and this year we're doing public speaking. Today, I had the students practice public speaking by looking all around the room, projecting their voice. They loved it. Okay, next. We are going to be looking at college and career planning. So last year they chose a career that they were interested in learning more about and created a Google Slides presentation. They'll do the same thing this year with a college or post-high school plan. In the past, we have taken students to Stanford, to CSM, to SF State. That is hopefully going to happen this year, but right now it's all still up in the air. But they do get to do this college or post-high school project, and it's really fun to see. Community building. So on Fridays, we've been trying to do some fun community building games where we go outside and we have them do these get-to-know-you icebreakers and make them do kind of like weird motions and noises and sounds. They can tell you about it. We also try to do praise on Friday where they praise one person in their life for something that they've done or supported they have done or helped support them recently. And most of the kids praise their parents, if not all of them. And it's really sweet to hear. And they do it out loud in a circle for everyone to hear. And advisory is just sort of a home base for the students and a way in which they know they can always come sit in my room if they're feeling lost or confused or just need a place to just chill. Oops. And then we have this reflective practice. And this is something that we're really going to be focusing on both on our Mindful Mondays and every 6 weeks when they reflect on their growth, on things that are challenging them, on their own identity, on anything that is going on in their lives, things that are bringing them stress, ways to manage some of that stress. As we get closer to finals, we do a finals planning unit. So here is the plan for the fall. We are right now working on a learning differences project that the students have done an amazing job researching on so far, and they're going to do those presentations next week. Hopefully we get into field trip this year. We will do student-led conferences again not in mid-October. They're going to be in late September, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. We will be doing impromptu speaking, portfolio, and identity and privilege in the spring. Something new that we're trying this year is Mindful Mondays. And on Mindful Mondays, students are going to have a chance to practice mindfulness strategies that may include meditation, that may include breathing. It may include different ways to recognize and then manage their stress. And then they're going to be able to talk about it and journal about it. We also bring in our former advisees to talk about planning for the future and what that looks like in terms of class selections, the college process, so on and so forth. One of my favorite parts is seeing my former advisees with my current advisees and to see how much they've grown and matured. And I love watching older students help out the younger ones. So advisory is going to be graded a little bit differently this year. Every 6 weeks, the students will complete a reflection. It's kind of like a performance review where they get to evaluate themselves. Are they meeting expectations for advisory? And they need to justify that. Did they complete the Learning Differences project? Did they do their impromptu speech? Did they do their college research project? So we won't have as many grades going in because we're going to use a lot of their own reflections to help them grade. If you're confused at any point about your students' progress in advisory, shoot me an email. And again, a lot of the stuff they'll be checked for completion, these day-to-day activities and journals. I won't be checking those as much, but because those are pretty private, but just making sure that they are taking the time to reflect. So office hours. My office hours are on Monday at 3:45, and you can see Mr. Lipsky's on Wednesday. Mr. Sal is also on Wednesday, and then Ms. Press will be doing it before school on Tuesdays. Honestly, I'm holding office hours today, and it's a Wednesday, so we'll do it by appointment as well. We also plan to do one-on-one check-ins with our advisees. We will be holding those conferences, and we are here to help coach them as well. We have a lot of Hillsdale supports. Coming soon, we're going to have an after-school resource center for the students to do work in. They'll get to work with peer tutors and mentors. We have an incredible counseling department and wellness department for students to check in about social emotional needs. We have empowerment groups on campus where students get to work with other students and a leader to discuss all things related to identity, their experience at Hillsdale, and their experience in the world. And then, of course, we have our fantastic college and career counselor, Ms. Laura Burgess. I am curious to know if you are unable to log into Aries or log into Canvas, please email me, and I will be more than happy to walk you through this process. So the information is here. And again, I can email this out to you all or help you walk you through it if you need. All right, everyone. So nice for you to watch this video, as I'm sure you've watched a ton tonight. And again, happy back to school night. Looking forward to seeing everyone soon.